Right, these are the ATC panels, and I'm going to have a go at plastic welding. I've never done it before, so if it's shit, at least we got it on film. So what I have done is I hit it with an abrasive wheel, because I don't even know, I haven't looked online or nothing. I'm just using my you know, what do you say, not common knowledge, but like my ingenuity. And I'm saying that obviously we use this to give it a clean, and if I can stop it from getting any worse, that's great. But if I fuck it up, it's not really a big hoo-ha. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the panel together, and I'm going to then clamp it. So if you do that, see, that's it. Wind that all the way down. Shouldn't need a lot of force. Try not to obviously damage the panel. Okay, so now we've got it. I've got the gun, the heat gun one, which is one of these snap-on welding torches jobbies. So it's meant to do for doing like gasless, gas soldering and stuff like that. I've had this probably about a year now, and it's banging for doing all electrical wire, which is normally what I bought it for. But it came with a plastic welder, and I had no use for it whatsoever until this exact point. As you can tell, it's fresh and new, never been used. I have bought a selection of colours. The black one came with the welding torch when I bought it, and I've bought these like plasticky things, like, you know, like plastic, different PV, like the different hardens and flex. I don't know what the fuck you call it.
Flexibility. It's
flexibility, but different composites or different makes of plastic. So there's meant to be ones here for like plastic, for like bendy plastics, and then hard plastics and stuff like that. So, but these don't go through the end of my torch. So I'm assuming, oh, it's mounted already. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming, from what I've seen, is that we lay this down, and then as it gets hot, we lay the plastic rod in. Oh, it's already mounting. That's quite impressive. So we're just going to try and stitch this together. I absolutely have no clue what I'm doing, so I'm assuming that goes through there. So it does, and then we just lay a bit of pressure in. Oh, look at that! That is awesome. Fucking hell, look at that! Right, do we sort of spread it about a bit, or? Oh, yeah, we can. That is awesome. I'm impressed with that. Right, and then I'll go right to the end where the crack is. Shit, made a mess of it now. Right, and then we just feed the rod in. Yeah. Look at that. That is impressed with that. Okay.
I don't think you'll see a lot because your hand was in the way.
Yeah. No, well, let that cool down. I don't know how you're meant to go about cleaning this, but I'm wiping the hot iron on it. No, Dad, I'm alright. I'm just wiping the hot iron on a rag. So I'm assuming, I don't know how you clean it professionally, but that's how I've done it. Let me just turn that down. It's not thingy, but we can leave it hot. It's magnetic, so it sticks to things. So there we go. It's still hot to the touch. I wonder if I let go of the clamp now, will it stay in place? Ooh, it has. Right, let's get in the end. Really good. Right, there's another piece on the other side we're going to do. So we'll let that cool, and then we'll get back to you once we're cooled, and we'll see how good it holds up. Okay, first results. Considering I've never plastic welded in my life, it's holding up. Turn it over, and the plastic welding here. If I'd have got red, because you can buy different coloured rods, if I'd have got red, there'd have definitely been a lot of better, neater repair. But I thought, do you know what? I'll have a go at it, and I'm actually really impressed with how good a result that is. I mean, it's not going to carry on further cracking. It seems really resilient to the amount of stress I'm putting under now, and it's not cracking or falling off. So, right, well, my next plan is, flip it over, Dad. My next plan is see these two holes that were adjacent either side of the fairing where that had that up and over bar. I'm going to try and fill that in with plastic weld, and then if need be, then just skim off the top with a bit of filler and then paint it red. There's this crack as well, which I'm going to do as well while I'm on the underside. So, but we're going to attempt to try and fill these two holes in, and then we'll see how we get on from there. Right, we're going to have a go at filling these holes in. What we've done is I've laid masking tape in, which I know everybody knows is heat and fire resistant. But we're going to have a go at trying to feed some rod through to see if we can get to fill in this hole. We've hit it with a file to try and clean up the surface a bit. I've got the wrong size rods, I think. Let's turn this right up. So that's coming out of the tip like a gel now. Now, well, you can see that, but it is. It's coming out. I mean, it is sort of doing the task. Okay. This is more like a gel than a plastic. Maybe I'll try one of the other style of rods, because this is more, it's got more gelatine-y, but it's filled it in nice. Sort of more like the crap you had in a glue gun. Maybe I'll push this one out and try a different plastic. But we'll let it cool and then we'll try a different plastic, I think, because I think that one was a bit crap. I've got about four different different grades and different composites of plastic. So there's some harder and softer, and I don't know which ones are the right ones, to be honest. So like I said, I'm a complete noob to this. I wouldn't lie to anybody. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you're doing, because I don't know exactly what to do. So let me clean up this nozzle out, which I just have. I think I might have run out of gas. Yeah, okay. I'll check the gas in the gun. We'll let this dry and then we'll come back to you. Well, that's hardened, and I've taken a disc to it and cleaned it, and to be honest, that is a really decent repair. I mean, yeah, well, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I've never done it before, and I mean, it's gone rock hard, and I can't push it out, and it's reasonably smooth. I mean, you could like literally just lay a little piece of like some sort of Bondo or like some sort of like body filler, and then just paint over that, and that'd look great. That was with the softest plastic I thought I had. I've got two other colours, which is a grey and a white, so I'm going to try the grey and the white in the opposite hole and see what results I get there. And like I say, for my first time ever plastic welding, I'm actually quite impressed with myself. I mean, I could make this one of them videos where people go, don't spend expensive money on auto repairs, you know, like one of them Scotty Kramer ones where he goes, rev your engines! Don't let the mechanics rip you off by fixing your shit properly. Just do it yourself, fuck it up, and then have it done twice. Well, that's basically what he does. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to try and put plastic rod in this side, but I'm going to use a different quality of plastic. So it's what I believe to be the harder plastic. It's probably got like polyurethane type 265, but I don't know what it's fucking called. So I'm going to try a different one in this one, and then I'll be happy with that. I mean, for a rough old panel, like motocross panel that we just repaired for I think that whole pack of rods off eBay was probably only like about £6. So for £6 plus the £100 for the gas powered soldering iron, which was low on gas the last time, so it should be a lot better this time because I've just filled the I've just filled it back up. So we'll have a crack at this hole and then we'll see what results we get with that. So like I said, we attempted, well, we did attempt and succeeded by filling the opposite hole, but we used the softer polyurethane 2658 polyurethane, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, the softer plastic. So I used one of the softer plastic rods, which was one of these fellas. You see how more pliable that is. So we're going to use the harder one in this side and see what result we have here. So let's fire up the lad. He comes on. Could be on, could not be. Yeah, he's on. Well, we'll let that warm up. Should have pre-warmed it really. And I'm going to try and fill this in. Say, I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way or what, but it's the way I'm doing it. So, fill it in that part of the hole quite nicely. Push that through. And just filling up the hole. Sorry if I'm blocking your view, but tough. It's coming out the end of the iron now. Me burning myself. It's alright, I bit it. Well, what's that hot on the end of my finger? Oh, it's a piece of hot plastic glued to the end of it. Right, so let's try and smooth that out. That's going to turn out alright. Quite happy with that. That's going to be alright. I can sand all that down. We'll wait for that to cool down and then I'll hit it with an abrasive wheel and see how smooth it comes out. But no, not too bad. The clear stuff, the softest stuff is the one for the winner. I don't know if it's because of the how hot the torch gets. That might be for like a bigger piece of equipment. The first stuff we had, the black stuff we did on the first run, was the one that came with this iron. I need to find out what that's actually called and what make of plastic that is, because that's the one I actually need. Because that first time, the first go, it flew in. I don't think it's the apparatus. I think it's more the user. So I need to learn out what I'm doing properly. But I'm happy enough with that. We'll let it cool down and then I'll show you what it looks like after. Right, I've done the other crack on the opposite side. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but I've done that, glued that one down with the Weld on that side, but I used the clear stuff, which was a lot easier. Then that was the hole I did the first repair, and this is the one I've done on the second repair. So we're just going to hit that with a nice abrasive wheel now to help try and now that it's cooled off. So and bringing the material off, but not damaging the panel too much. In my eyes, that's a success. It's solid. I can't poke it in or out. Yeah. I'll put a piece. We've used masking tape on the underside to stop it from falling through. I mean, it looks a bit of a mess on the inside, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, we did have 2 holes in our plastic panel, and now we haven't. So, I mean, I don't know what sort of success you'd have with like a glue. You could probably use like a like a 2-part epoxy maybe.
Full body filler,
Yeah, but I reckon it'd just crack and fall out. So we'll keep tabs on this, and we're going to paint and clean and detail this back panel now. Like I said, these were quite expensive, and for what it cost us, what, £8? Already had the gas power and soldering on. For £8 we've managed to, you know, stop more cracks happening and fill in 2 holes. So we'll give it a good sand down and a dust of red on it, and we'll see how it looks when we get it on the trike. So yeah, I'm putting that down as a win. I'm putting that down as a 100% successful as a win. I mean, look, there's the slug. I mean, you can't push it out, so good as. Yeah, ciao for now.